Okay, so we're going to do area of regular polygons. What's regular mean?
Same side is, or each side is the same.
Every side's the same, every angle's the
It's
same.
the same.
Okay, what's a polygon?
Many sides.
Many sides.
Enclosed.
It can be three or more, enclosed, straight lines. But often we use circles to put them in, all right? So the smallest polygon, is a triangle, right? Three-sided. We can have a rectangle or a square, four-sided. And we can just keep working our way up. All right? And every time we do this, we can have a measurement from the center of the circle to a vertice of the polygon, okay? And that'll give the radius. And that's a measurement we're going to need, because when we do polygons, regular polygons, we're going to use that radius measurement and our knowledge of trigonometry. We're going to make triangles.
Yeah.
Because when I see this, I actually see these three triangles in the triangle. I see these four triangles. I see those five triangles. So if I can find the area of one triangle and multiply by the number of sides, I'll have the area of the polygon. All right? And every time we do this, we're going to think of it as inscribed. So if I take a problem. Oh, that's weird. Spots. Red spots, blue spots, yellow spots, black spots. All right, find the area of a regular polygon that's inscribed in a circle of radius 6 units. All right, so can you picture it in your head already? We're going to have a circle. All right, let's see if I can do this. And we're going to have a polygon. That's close. And it's going to be inscribed in there, right? And it's going to have a radius of 6. And all those red lines are going to be length 6, right? Because they're all radii. If we're going to do trigonometry, not only do I need the radius of 6, what else do I need? I need angles, correct? So
60?
Huh?
360 divided by
Okay, now again, that's not how many, so remember back.
Middle, like inside angle.
Exactly, so we got to know how many degrees are inside. And remember, we do that by drawing triangles inside. So how many triangles inside a pentagon? 3. Remember, there's 2 less than the sides. 5 minus 2
Each
is 3.
angle is 120, right?
180 times 3 is 540 degrees internal. Again, if you look at the polygon, the pentagon this time, there are how many of these angles?
5. So is it 5?
5.
540 divided by 5.
So it's 540 divided by 5, which is 108 degrees in at each vertex here, okay, at each of these vertices. All right, so what would be just one of these then?
108 divided by 2.
108 divided by 2 would be
54.
54 degrees, okay? Because, again, it's regular. Everything is bisected. Everything is exactly the same length. So I can blow up this triangle and say, hey, I know this is 54 degrees. I know this is 54 degrees. I know this is 6. This is 6.
And you know what the top angle is.
You could figure the top angle, but if I want to find the area of a triangle, what do I need? Base times height. I need this altitude, and I want to know the length.
Is it sine 54 times 6?
Yeah, so h is just trigonometry.
6 sine 54.
Yep. So sine of 54 degrees.
And 6
Is
cos
h over 6.
54 times 2.
All right. So again, 6 sine 54 degrees is the height. I agree. All right. You guys are going faster than I can write it down. All right.
Carrie Zimmerman and Lori Steeves, would you please dial extension 221? Carrie Zimmerman and Lori Steeves, please dial extension 221.
All right. So again, we have this situation. The question is how do you find b? And again, you hit it right on. We can use trigonometry here. All right. So again, I'll call this x. And again, this time it's cosine.
Couldn't we just use x? We don't even need to double it to find b, because
Yep, because it's half
Half.
base.
Exactly. So we'll talk about that in a second. So it's x over 6.
Nice
And
call.
again, I think x in this case is 6
Thanks, Bill.
cosine 54 degrees. And again, you hit it right on. Area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. 2x will be the same as b, right? X plus x. And so I'll write it out, but we don't have to do any math here at this point. All right? And the height is sine 54 degrees. And if we do the math, 6 times 6, 36, cosine 54, sine 54. If I do the math and I cheat and look at the book, I think it's 8.56. No. Yeah, 8.56 is I think what this comes out to be. And that'll be units squared, whatever units this was. I didn't give units, I probably should have. That's units squared. So, what else do we have to do now? Or did I make a math mistake? Is it, it must be bigger than that.
I have
17.
I got
Seven.
17.1, yeah.
Okay, I made a math mistake. 17.1
Yep.
units squared? Okay, and how many of these triangles are there in this figure?
There are 5.
We took one, there's 5 sides, so there are 5 triangles. So what's 17.1 times 5? So the pentagon,
35, 85.5.
85.5 units squared. Does that make sense to everybody? All right. That, and again, we can do that anytime. Prize, if anybody remembers this, what H has a name? Who remembers what we call H?
Oh, shoot.
Altitude.
Oh, touche. It has another name too. What do we call H in a regular polygon?
It is.
You'll write it down. The
Apothem.
apothem.
It's called an apothem. It's a good Scrabble word, all right, because it's 8 letters or 7 letters, and you can have apothms. You can have plural, so you can put an S on the end. Amaze your friends with your math knowledge. All right. Again, this is regular.
And each
Regular
letter's only
polygons.
worth like 2 points, though.
Huh?
Each letter is only worth like 2
Yeah, but you
points.
can build a lot off
But
those
if you do
letters.
apothms plural, it's 50 points when you put a 7-letter word down.
What?
When you put a 7-letter word down, you get a bonus, and when you use all your tiles.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's called read the rules.
Well, it's been a while. It's like 5th grade.
All right, no problem. All right, so anyway,
Rule books.
that is all. So you want to turn it off? I think that's all I'm going to do, and I'll have